What is up, fishing buddy? How are you? Hope you're well. Happy hump day on this Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. I do have a rainbow trout stocking report for you today. Just want to say it's looking like another beautiful day. A little chilly this morning, cool, a little bit of wind. Looks like we're going to be warming up though, and it should be really nice. So here are your locations for today. We have in El Paso, Ascarate. We're estimating 1,500 trout there for your third stocking of the season. Moving over to Houston, one of my personal favorites. You heard me say this before if you were around on the earlier report. Eisenhower Park Pond should be receiving about 1,200 trout for the last stocking of the season for them. How sad. I'm gonna take a moment here. Well, let's finish the locations, and then I'll add a little commentary. Okay. Royse, Texas, City Lake Park, you have 1,000 fish heading your way for your only stocking this year. And then back over in Texas City, we've got Carver Park Lake, 750 trout, last stocking of the season. And that's the locations for today. The commentary that I wanted to add, I've been thinking about this. So if we've been hanging out for a little while, you've been following these reports or some of my other videos, I have chased these stock trout for many years. I'm going to say 15 or better. It's just kind of tapered off these last couple of years as I've been busy with work and large family, many kids, that sort of thing. So time has been more limited. Regardless, the point I wanted to make was back in the day when we chased these fish, the stocking numbers were just it's seemingly outrageous. So like, as an example, over in Pearland, you've got Tom Bass 1, which is the big lake. It's pretty good size, huge. And then you got Tom Bass 3, which is a much smaller, more pond size, off in another location, because there's a golf course out there, and so the bodies of water are scattered around. But so like, I distinctly remember out there in Tom Bass 1, the big body of water, they put like 5,500 rainbow trout in that thing. Now granted, it's huge and it's deep enough where the fish can actually live in that body of water. It's deep enough that there was a lady actually one summer who caught a huge rainbow trout. She was like bass fishing during the summer with a worm. And I don't remember how big it was, but it was like 3 pounds, 4 pounds, something like that. It was a big rainbow trout, because that particular body of water is deep enough they can live year round. Otherwise, a lot of these other stocker lakes, ponds, when it warms up, they die. Anyways, that's kind of a little off tangent there. But where I was going, so Eisenhower, like I said, we're anticipating 600 fish in that lake today. That's a pretty good sized body of water too. And I distinctly remember in years past, you'd see like 2,000 fish stocked there. I think there was even up to like 3,500, I think, was the highest I've ever seen stocked there. And that was all at one time in one stocking. I've noticed this season and a couple seasons past, they've been splitting it up. You know, they're spreading them out. So rather than the whole amount one stocking, they'll split it up into a couple different stockings. So I mean, to see Eisenhower go from 3,500 to like 1,200, it's quite a significant change. And also, again, just some of the personal waters I fish, Burt Crenshaw, there would be, you know, upwards of 30. Another location that would be 3,500 to 2,000 has tapered down, and now we see multiple stockings in a season, but at a much smaller number. So I say all this because just collective thinking here, you and I, you know, like I said, I've been doing this for years. I'm wondering why the numbers change. Does it have anything to do with fisherman turnout participation? Like, is it the numbers falling off, or does it have to do with the funding? Like, the way I understand it, that the sales from the licenses go towards the trout hatcheries, or is it grant funded? I have to do research, but I've been wondering about this. So if you know the answer or have the information, sound off. Let me know in the comment below. Otherwise, I'll take to the interwebs and I'll research that, or I'll ask around. I know some people have a couple contacts, but it's a thing that's had me wondering. Like I said, I've seen this change, pretty dramatic change, from the amount of trout stocked in different bodies of water. So that's kind of our talking point for today. I've run through the reminders now. Just thanks for joining me today. Thanks for listening to that and sticking around. I wanted to share, if it happens to be your first time, or if you're new to stock rainbow trout fishing, I do have rules and regulations underneath. You'll want to look through that, make sure that you're in order. The game wardens do patrol these waters, guys. I've been out there fishing, and the game wardens have come up and worked their way all around the bank, asking all the fishermen. So, you know, do make sure that you're legal, following the rules and all that. I have it underneath. I also put together a trout resource for you. It's a video, lengthy video. I give some recommendations for tackle, rigging, baits to use, lures, artificial, that sort of thing. So check that out if you're interested. That's linked underneath below as well. Otherwise, I am working on other content. I like to bring news, updates, local happenings for fishermen in our area as we get them. Also, personal content. You know, I have a decent, extensive collection of fishing stuff, so I want to talk about, actually, really, I want it to be a conversation. I want you to let me know what you're interested in, and we'll go from there. But I have ideas about sharing, you know, talking about some reels, doing some reviews on some reels, rods, equipment, that sort of thing. I build my own rods. I do fish some factory rods that I really enjoy, but I build my own rods. I don't claim to have a rod or reel business, but obviously with my personal equipment, I've done stuff like updated drag washers, hot rodded some reels, you know, some bearings cleaning, bearing changes, updating some frames on some of the bigger water stuff like that. And then rod repair, you know, I've like broken guides, tip tops, stuff like that. So while I don't have a lot of time, and I don't claim to have a business doing that, if you're local to me and you need help in that regard, you can reach out to me. I'd say Instagram's probably the easiest way to reach or contact me, and we can have a conversation from there on what that might look like. But that's an idea on some of the content that I'm looking to bring to the table as well. So a lot more than just rainbow trout. So, but reminder, Parks and Wildlife does stock up into March, so I will be bringing you these trout stocking reports and conversations daily. So until next time, subscribe so you don't miss a location coming soon to you, and have a good one. See you next time.